Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the French. This time with working audio. I'm pretty sure I've resolved all my issues, hopefully resolved again for the final time. A little too aggressive. It was a software issue this time, not a cable issue, thankfully. But do let me know how the sound balance works out between voice, music, and game. I'll be happy to touch that up as I rebalance everything. Background noise as well, because I did switch mic directionality. Things that may not have been clear because the audio was, well, it was broken the entire time. There wasn't any part of that was really salvageable. But a lot of those battles were just those torpedo boats running away. We never got to engage them. Even the destroyers, which I had set up to chase them down, ran out of fuel, which is why we designed the new destroyers. And yeah, this will be another example of that, I imagine. So I'll put the first cut here and we'll see how it goes. And of course we couldn't chase them down. We did have our proto battle cruisers, which are fast enough to catch them, but they made a turn or something and I wasn't able to catch them. And we ran out of fuel eventually. People of Serbia fighting the Ottomans. France gains control of the island. Pengu is ours. I have a couple of missions. Interesting. Huh, but there's transports. We might actually get to fight them. And with destroyers, no less. This is exciting. We might actually get to see them. And stop wasting time chasing ghosts. Goals to sink the transports. The priority is going to be on the torpedo boats, though. But if they flee, then yeah, I'm gonna focus on the transports. All right, now we're approaching. We get to see how well our destroyers do, because these are not torpedo boat destroyers. These are proper destroyers. Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, making the distinction between an overly large torpedo boat so that it can have the guns to shoot at other torpedo boats, and a destroyer, which is supposed to be equally adept at taking out large targets with torpedoes and other small craft with the guns. And because the last episode had the recording issues, there we go. Since we had the recording issues, you missed me talking about the 5-inch being less than ideal for taking out the torpedo boats. But that's not a big deal, as we should be able to chase them down. But really, with this era, with the torpedo boats, the 4-inch is probably, a lot depends on the exact situation. 4-inch is probably the ideal caliber for taking on torpedo boats. It's a lot faster firing than the 4-inch. And the 5-inch is just big enough that the accuracy is not a big deal. However, if it hits, the 5-inch does decimate something as small as a torpedo boat. Oh, you guys didn't need to do that. Torpedoes are kind of unnecessary. Looks like China does not have armed transports. Oh, wow. Real fast. Over-penetration with HE rounds. Although keep in mind, our HE rounds are capped ballistic, so they will penetrate armor, and if there's no armor, they'll go through. So for something like these, I think I did pay attention to that for the new build destroyers, which are meant for hunting these torpedo boats. I made them more high explosive oriented. There we go. Mission accomplished. We could try to catch up. We are using the destroyers. Oh, they are really far away already at times 30. How much fuel do we have? Yeah, we don't have the fuel. I'm not going to bother. There we go, that's one of the convoys. Convoy 2 with 2 destroyers. Getting a lot of victory points for this. Tighten up the formation and close in. 6 transports to take out if I read correctly. We don't have a ton of fuel. I will leave it at ×3 this time though, unless we see the torpedo boats. Nope, times 30. Yep, they're pretty far away then. And now a single destroyer, taking on 2 torpedo boats and 4 transports. Oh, we did find an armed transport. And times 30, so we're gonna skip ahead. That's a very young Winston Churchill. Looks different with hair. Alright, there we go. 3 convoy attacks. That's actually worth quite a bit. Austro-Hungarian Empire getting close to war. Alright, everything going well with the shipyards. Not worried about designs. We have plenty building. And we now have the extra destroyers in Manila. So let's see, where do we have destroyers? We have 6 there, 3 there. 3 groups of 3. Plus 8 more. Pondering how to go about this, as well as a potential invasion, which will require everything if we are to invade Eastern China. Let's go ahead and take a chance. Cost us a little money, but whatever. That'll be up there. Okay, Galois class. We can combine those. Light cruisers I don't care about yet. That fleet will go. Light cruisers can be further out. Then we'll get 8 destroyers out. Six destroyers up here. Oh, no, we're repairing one of them. So 3 up at Wahaiwa. There we go. Alright, we have successfully blockaded. About time. Oh, joy. I'm hesitant to auto-resolve. Actually, these are all the battlecruisers. Bring it back if we manage to catch them. Fuel is at... oh, never mind. It's going to be a long shot, but we'll try. Alright. We have launched our attack. We can go check in a second. Jordan gains independence. Interesting. Naval invasion. We need a lot of tonnage. Basically everything we've got. This will be another 8,000 tons. It's not huge. Let's get our destroyers to rejoin. These are the same class, aren't they? Or are they different? Invincible class. Belarus. Alright. They are different. So we'll split up the destroyers. We'll send half of them here. And because of the way I did it, I can't do all of them. That's fine. Not a big deal. We'll join our minesweepers to this group so they get included. We'll throw these 3 in here as well as these 6. So that'll be 9 destroyers. Oh, and a battle. Well, we'll send these 4 then. Actually, they won't get in an actual battle, will they? These ones are commissioning. Yes. Finances look good. Another convoy mission. Let's auto-resolve this, see what happens. Hey, there we go. 14 transport sank. I approve. Throw those 6 up there, and there we go. Fight auto-resolve. None, but it does poor damage. Advanced weight control. Nice. That's much better. The Poland would like a battleship. Serbia gains Kosovo. Nice. Then we get these 4 destroyers, which I can now add to this group. Looks like 37% chance, about as high as we're going to get. Might be able to get slightly more, but not really in time. Let's do all 8. And this is how you split 2 with separate missions. Send all of them on the first one, and then you redirect half of them. Alright. How's this battle coming? Ooh, that one's going much better. There we go. Task Force attacks port. I am not going to auto-resolve this. I'm afraid of losing those battleships. We'll see if they'll actually fight us, though. And we just can't close with them. Yeah, these are the last of the Mistral destroyers. Then we've got the Intendards, which are tended to hunt down these torpedo boats. We'll see how they do. Oh yeah, getting real close. Yeah, I figured as much. I'm tempted to auto-resolve, just to see how it goes, but we almost have our destroyers done. Oh, they separated our divisions. Hate it when they do that. What? You little kitty? Yeah, and we started far enough. We're never going to catch up. But this is what it's like every time I run into one of these battles. Hey, actual destroyers. Can we hope to actually get involved? No, they are different ships, but with the same speed, so I'm not too concerned. Yep. You just cannot close with them. Not appreciably. I've tried with the proto battle cruisers a few times. Poland was a battleship. Alright, let's separate these out. We want the Invincible and the Charles Martel, the other Invincible. I think so. And then we want half the Destroyers. That gets them back separated. These ones are fine, as are these ones. We'll grab the Destroyers from Manila. We'll bring them up into the group with the Minesweepers. Well, looks like our newest ships have finally arrived. Straggle will be an actual mission. One they'll probably run away from. We did get southern China. If the naval invasion fails, well then we have an attack vector from southern China. We'll probably leave some destroyers and the older battleships down here. You know, we have a lot of destroyers. I'm gonna go ahead and auto-resolve this one to see what happens. We lost one destroyer, sunk one of theirs and 3 of their torpedo boats. Favorable, lots of damage to Shanghai. I'll take it. You know what? Let's fight this one out. See if we can make good on it. It's a one-on-one. Should be able to close in. How much fuel do we have? Plenty. And since we didn't immediately get into a fight, I'll cut to when we intercept or they get too far away. And another fruitless battle should have auto-resolved. We are getting a lot of stuff though. Brazil wants 3 destroyers, Southern China's conquered. Wow. Wow. Just can't separate these guys out, apparently. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try to separate them out again this turn. They are on the verge. They're that close to being at war with the Austro-Hungarian Empire. These guys won't make it in the turn we do have, and with war being so close, I think we're going to go ahead and move these back over to the Mediterranean in preparation for the Austro-Hungarian Empire. These ones will go to Nice. Everything else looks good to go, and I am gonna call this episode to a close here. I know it's a little bit shorter for you, but a little bit longer for me. A lot of cuts for this one. I do appreciate you staying to the end though. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.